Cheers to the freaking weekend. Cheers to that. You guys, congratulations for making it to Friday, because this week has been bananas. If you navigated it great and gracefully, good for you. If you got your ass kicked, I've got some tea for you. So the card I pulled for Friday this weekend is the Ten of Wands. This card is, my voice is harsh. This card, this dude's doing way too much, right? He's got way too much going on, and I feel like that's what's going on in our lives. Too many things, too many errands, too many to-dos, all of that. And what the deal is Mars is squaring Neptune, and Mars is our vitality, that's our energy, the fire in our bellies to get things done, and it's squaring Neptune, who's like, we're gonna take a nap, you know? We're not doing any of that. So so when they're squaring, it's like part of you wants to get your list done because you have a bunch of shit to do. Look at this guy. But there's another part of you that's not having it at all. So the way to navigate this energy would be to dial back. Don't answer the phone calls that's gonna give you a headache. Don't do the errands that someone else needs you to do. Like, you're really gonna have to focus on yourself. Mars is the self, so you're really gonna have to just do what's necessary and not anything that's being projected on you, right? So also, there are things that have to get done. You got to pick up the kids, you got to cook dinner, stuff like that. Those things have to be done. So in that case, you're going to want to romanticize everything. That's the Neptune energy. She wants to chill, she wants to dream, she wants to be in just her feminine or masculine essence, you know, like just really enjoying life. So anything that you have to do this weekend, pair that energy. If you're going to clean the house, and I don't know, like drink wine, you know, or, you know, not if you have a problem, but you know what I mean. Or clean the house and then take a very luxurious bath afterwards. Anything that you do, like, reward yourself, and that will pair well with the energy. This week was a lot, and there was so many opportunities for you to fall in these little traps into people's projections, and there were people that wanted to have conflict with you. And if you got through that, if you navigated through that, you deserve a motherfucking nap, bro. Take a nap. Like, seriously, this week was crazy. And then if you have to strategize for next week, because there is a lot going on, I'm not gonna act like there's not. There should be stuff going on in your life. Your life should be either crumbling or changing, you know, drastically, and you have a lot of things to consider. But to follow the energy, it is rest, relax. Next week, Mars moves into Capricorn, and I'm telling you, when that happens, everybody's shutting shit down. Everybody's shutting shit down next week. This weekend, you better rest, strategize, and recoup, because that's what the energy calls for. Neptune says so. And I'm not going to do this every week, but I'm going to do it this week. I have an Isis Oracle deck, and I was going to just pick a card for myself, but when I picked it, I'm like, this is probably for the collective too. So I picked this card. It actually jumped out at me, and it's the perfect message for the weekend. It's the Lunar Queen. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential to balance our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to force it. What did I just say? So that is the order of the day. Do not push yourself. You've got so much going on and so much to come. Strategize and do so comfortably. That's the message. Love you guys. I'll see you next week.